MS is a journey in and of itself. It's unpredictable. We don't know how far it's going to progress. I don't know if from one day to the next, if my leg's going to work.
I first was diagnosed with MS. I thought my life will stop, and as a woman, as a mother, as a wife, I thought it was finished for me. The first sentence that I read about the Alliance, it was more than hope, progress. And I said, oh, maybe this Alliance will help us to find the solution to the progressive MS.
The Alliance wants to understand what is driving progressive MS, what pathology is broken. And to do that, there are two large networks that are looking at specific pathologies to then identify promising therapies. And there are challenge awards that are looking at very particular areas and mechanisms to see if they are the drivers of progressive MS and might point to potential therapies. A second priority for the Alliance is to accelerate clinical trials, to get therapies identified faster. In order to do that, the Alliance has funded a large network that can take current clinical trial data and identify biomarkers of progression that can be used in clinical trials. There are also challenge awards that were funded to focus on identifying other biomarkers and ways of doing trials that are more efficient and more effective, so we can find the therapies that look promising quickly and throw out the therapies that look like they're not working. The third area of focus for the Progressive MS Alliance has been the quality of life and the symptoms of people living with MS. This has been an area that has been far too long been neglected in the research and helping to understand progressive MS. So the Alliance is right now reviewing proposals from around the world, networks of investigators who have ideas and thoughts and strategies for how to improve the quality of life of people living with progressive MS.
Global collaboration is so important because you don't know where the solution is going to exactly come from, and we need all the diverse perspectives and the resources to come together in one place and focus on this challenging problem of progression in MS.
So the International Progressive MS Alliance is really got sort of an unparalleled collaborative efforts. It's one of the most attractive features for me. It's not just different countries coming together, it's different disciplines in academia, partnering with industries, so drug development and clinical trials and so on, but most importantly, individuals that are affected by MS.
People with progressive MS have been involved in the study design, in the work to communicate what we're doing in every aspect of the Alliance.
I contribute to the Alliance by being a member of the Scientific Steering Committee, where the people's lived experience with MS is sought out and actually taken into consideration at every stage of the research process.
We need people who are willing to invest and be with us through this journey. We need funders. We need people who are going to be able to step up and participate in the work that we're doing and understand the scientific method and how it is a journey and requires fueling along the way. We need funding to maintain our momentum. And we engage funders. Industry partners are funders, and also we have donors and foundation members who join the Alliance, as well as MS organizations who contribute. And so all of us together, pooling those resources, help us make the most progress.
As an advocate, a global advocate for MS, it's really inspiring to see those researchers coming from around the world, working so hard actually, feeling the urgency of this issue, because every day people with MS suffer and are every day they are challenged. They and their families are really challenged. So feeling this urgency around every paper, every research is really inspiring, and it's a great message of hope, and not only hope, it's also progress.